Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, Mad Mike here, coming at you guys with 3 players to watch for on the New Orleans Saints. And I know this is a little different from typically what I do, but I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of, what I do here, just in its entirety. So these are the 3 players for the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints fans, don't kill me, but this is just my opinions and my thoughts on, from an Atlanta Falcons fan standpoint, the players to watch out for for you guys to kind of be successful going in 2021. Not that I want you guys to be successful, but if you were to be successful, these are the players that I think is going to be instrumental in, you guys ultimately, contending for, a playoff berth. But to kind of get, straight to the point, when you look at the New Orleans Saints, there's one player for me that steps out immediately, and we're talking about a guy and Jameis Winston. All right, it has to begin. It starts and begins with the quarterback, and we all know that Drew Brees has, for the most part, retired, and you're gonna need a guy to step in to do at least, half of what he's done. I don't think Jameis Winston is going to be Drew Brees by any stretch of imagination, but when you look at his talent, he does have talent as a thrower. The question with Jameis Winston has always been whether or not he can limit the turnover. So when you talk about a play caller like Sean Payton, he's aggressive in certain situations, certain times, but he's always, for the most part, has always called plays that are to the quarterback's strengths. And one thing that Jameis Winston has always struggled with is decision making in big moments, decision making. He's not always accurate. He believes that he can make every throw, and not, again, I know a lot of people may think this is a little bit odd for me to even say this, but when you talk about a quarterback, you can't continuously be a guy that take chances. I believe that you can make every throw, because there are certain circumstances. Go back to the game with the Atlanta Falcons against the Bucs. He threw a pick 6 to Deion Jones, and again, it was one of those situations. Yes, Deion Jones kind of baited him into doing that, but you got to understand, you cannot throw anywhere near these types of playmakers in clutch situations. So Jameis Winston, if he's going to be successful, if you guys are going to get back to the playoffs and have a successful season and contend for a title, Jameis Winston has to stop with the 30 interceptions. He can't have 20 interceptions in a season and expect the New Orleans Saints to be successful, because the first guy is obviously Jameis Winston. And I'm going to say this is probably going to drive you crazy for even saying this, but Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is a guy that we know who is that X factor. He's going to play some tight end. He's going to play, he's going to be in the lineup in the backfield to give you guys, some plays where he's going to run the ball. He's going to play quarterback. He's going to do a number of things. So if you guys are going to be successful on offense, Taysom Hill has to be a strong force on the offensive side of the ball. Even if he were to be the quarterback, I still think he needs to work on his accuracy. Does he have the arm strength? Absolutely. He definitely has the arm strength. But, New Orleans Saints, Sean Payton, play caller, he's always been one of those guys who's very creative, innovative with his play calling. He knows how to get these guys in the right position to make plays, and Taysom Hill is that guy. So if you guys are going to be successful, Taysom Hill is going to have to be Taysom Hill and play all over the place. And I know people's like, okay, what about Alvin Kamara? Well, Alvin Kamara is going to be Alvin Kamara. He's going to put up his numbers. He's going to catch the ball out of the backfield. He's going to be a playmaker. But if you're going to be successful in this offense, you're going to have to, let make Jameis Winston make as little. And he's going to have to think as little as possible. All right. And why I say that is because you're talking about a guy, when he tends to think too hard and he has to make these difficult plays and difficult situations, and Jameis Winston tends to throw a lot of interceptions. So, in order to get him out of that mentality, he has to do everything. You're going to need these guys like Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill to kind of take the pressure off of him, so he won't have to, constantly have to be that big play guy. And I know Michael Thomas is another guy, who's going to be, a target. But Taysom Hill, for me, this offense and this team, they rally around his energy and his ability to make those big plays. And the last one, last and not least, Marcus Davenport. He's going to be the starting defensive end, and we're talking about a guy that had 1.5 sacks last year. That's not going to cut it. All right, that's not going to cut it. Hendricks is not. He's not with the team. In order for this defense to continuously be a top defense and a very good defense, they're going to have to get pressure from someone other than Cam Jordan. All right, Cam Jordan is obviously that guy, but when you talk about the defensive side of the ball, Marcus Davenport is that guy. And I don't really believe in, Marshawn Lattimore. He's been incredibly inconsistent. Anybody who knows the game, even though, a Saints fan could see that Marshawn Lattimore is, and he's had his fair issues with off the field issues. So I don't know if you guys want to be able to, count on him, to carry that defense for the most part. So they're going to need that front four to continuously get pressure on the quarterback and make that secondary. I think this is the weakness of the New Orleans Saints. The secondary, just not. They're not very good. I'm just going to be honest. Can they make some plays here and there? Of course. Anytime you have a pretty good pass rush, it makes your secondary so much better. So when you look at this team, man, I really believe that Marcus Davenport, if the Saints are going to be a top-ranked defense, they're going to make that print on this season, they're going to need Marcus Davenport to step up and play up to that first-round pick. These guys traded up for him, and he's going to have to live up to it. He's yet to live up to it, in my opinion. But again, this defense of the Saints, if they're going to make some tremendous strides, they need to see tremendous strides from Marcus Davenport. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, your boy Mad Mike is definitely out. Again, you guys check me out here on Mad Mike Sports. Mad Mike Sports. Atlanta Falcons Nation, where we have a number of shows. All right, we got a number of shows. What's the Word, Dirty Bird, that comes on Jew Talk Sports on Wednesdays, 7 o'clock. You got Kicking It with K Styles on Monday, and we getting back towards the season, and you guys going to get the heavy hitters. Myself, K Styles, Miss Maggie, Jew Talk Sports during the regular season. So let me know what you guys think about this. Your boy Matt Mike is out, man. Peace.